Hang on. I'm being blind again. Is that a coin? Good morning, mud monsters, and welcome along for another day's digging. Hi Bernie. Damn it, she's working today, I forgot. I'm on my own, I'm riding dirty, riding solo, whatever you want to call it. Come back to our original medieval farm permission. We've got a few fields open here still, and this is where I found the amazing Mary Groat just a few weeks ago, and I still look at that coin every single day. There's just something about that one that just gets me tingling, and not in that way before you ask. I'm also back to the field where a lot of you spotted that I only may have missed a neolithic arrowhead or a spearhead or whatever, and I've got some photos of that I'll put on the screen so you can see that. So today's a little bit of a dual hunt. I'll probably post that onto Facebook a little bit earlier. A lot of people are wondering what's going on, but ultimately the aim of today is to find that neolithic arrow / spearhead, and of course try and beat that Mary Groat somehow. It's ridiculously windy. I know you know this. Storm Kiora, too orangey for crows, whatever, is smashing Norfolk up, and Storm Dennis is just behind it, I believe. So the wind mic is coming out, and I'll do my best to make it not sound horrendous, but I'm on a field with no cover at all. I'll do what I can. Right guys, enough talking from me. I'll see you on the first hole luck, and indeed the first decent find. Right, here we go. Heading out to the field to try and find this flint head? Spearhead or arrowhead. There's a big large pile of poo there, manure. I think I came past that, but I'm going to work from the manure downwards. Do you know what, now I'm here it looks a lot harder than I had in my mind. Right, let's see what we can find. Right, do you see any previously dug holes? This is going to be the hard bit. Going to be a lot of scanning around. I wouldn't have dug in here probably. Did I go straight across, or did I head to the right or the left? Just to make life fun, got flipping moles that have been digging holes. They look like dig holes. I feel like I would have gone down here. God, it's so hard to remember. Oh, here we go for first hole luck. In that clod. Ringing into the 20s. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's get the old Noxie turned back into my headphones. Right guys, I hope you can hear me alright. It is very, very windy. What we got here? And first one of the day. It's a shotgun. Damn it! Come on, first hole luck. When are you going to sort me out here? Jeez. There we go, before the wind gets too bad. A little bit of horse adornment for changing the direction, I believe, of the leather. I think I've got 2 or 3 of these now. Does it go down to the horse's bit? I don't know, but that's quite a nice one actually. Don't really know how old because they're Been around a long time. But that's nice, that. Lovely old job. Check out this interesting little bug, guys. Look. SV on there and a crown. Is that military? SV. It doesn't jump to mind for anything particularly. But that's quite pretty. Maybe it's some kind of other service. Right, well I'm on the hilly field now. And it is very, very windy. But it's really, really easy to dig, as you can see. Right, let's see what else we can find. On researching this button, I found out that it belongs to a volunteer regiment of possibly infantry or artillery, although I couldn't track it down to an area, but given we're in Norfolk and there's an S, I make an assumption that it could be the Suffolk Volunteers. Not a lot is known about these badges, so it's quite interesting. Right, let's do a rather windy live dig. Right, I've got 15 to 18, dropped to 14, quite deep though, let's dig it. Okay, out of the hole, somewhere back here. Even this lump, even that lump, here around there somewhere. Or not. This thing. It's just miles off. Just excuse the wire. It's essential for this windy digging. Oh dear, what's this? Got a bit of lead. Yeah, I think that's all it is, but let's give it a quick clean up, make sure it's nothing slightly different. Just a bit of rolled up lead. Don't know if you can see that. You can see the swirls of it. We get a lot of that over here, and this is quite a small bit to be fair, but I can easily fill a pouch up with this stuff. Some people go on about them being Roman inscriptions and things, but if that was the case, I'd have a library here. Alright guys, listen to this. Sounds alright, doesn't it? $27, eh? And not too deep. Let's dig it. This is still sounding quite good out of the hole of 22, so I'm hopeful for the first coin of the day. Don't give me that, it's a flipping shotgun. Look at that, a big brass one or something. Ah, you bugger. I've come over to the field where I found the Queen Mary. It's not a very big field, maybe like 5-6 acres, something like that. So I'm going to hit it hard and just go up and down it. I might as well, I've got all day and I haven't really got much choice of fields. I think I'm going to go back and look for that flint on the way back to the car later, because in fact I was getting really despondent. I couldn't see any difference between molehills and the holes that I may have dug. But there we go. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I haven't found too much, but fingers crossed, you never know, the next hole could bring you your best find. Right, what we got here? Screaming. 21, 22. That's not shifting, is it? Oh, it's got to be a coin. That's not too deep. Should we go for a scrape? Let's turn Noxie back into my ears. Right. Is she anywhere near the surface? Yes. Thought as much. Well, I need my first coin of the day. Oh, that doesn't feel very coiny. Oh dear, oh dear. Sorry guys, I should look at the flipping screen, but after missing that flint, I'm starting to look around the screen a bit more these days. What the heck is that? Oh! Let's get it in the sun. Oh, that is just junk. Oh, I'm having a stinker of a day. Oh dear. Come on, Noxie. Sort it out, man. This was a screaming 16, 17. I switched to beach for land. Oh, it's modern metal again, isn't it? Damn it. Yeah, it's just not happening, so I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll switch to a different program and just give that a blast. But I think the painful fact is this field doesn't have much going on, albeit I found that Mary on here. Not a lot else. Right, fingers crossed that there's something else here, but it's not looking good. I've done about 3/4 of the field, and I'm not saying, you know, completely, but I've had a good go. Today is a struggle. I think bloody Mary has cursed me, you know, because ever since I found her, all I've had is a crotal bell. I know some of you never find crotal bells, but they're quite common for us up here, so there's nothing really to sing and dance about. I am doing terrible today. I'm not loving life. I'm missing Bernie. She should be here. She's my good luck omen. I don't know what to say really. My new plan of attack is to hit a side of the field over here where it's sort of been left. Most of it's been cropped, but there's a little strip sort of along the side. I'm going to get the simplex out, which I've just broken the flipping clip on it that holds the stem out. Yay, winning at life. And I'll see what I can find over there. So fingers crossed, we'll have a bit of better luck with the simplex. I don't know what to say about today, but I don't know if you can see this ground. Literally, if I stand still, I sink into it. You cannot win at the moment, it is so wet. But look at this. My God, that's got to be the biggest horseshoe I've ever found. That is massive. Oh, I can go over there. Right, come on simplex. Let's try and get at least a coin of nothingness. Look at that, I'm just so excited. I've got to show you the second button that I found today. I've been at it like nearly 5 hours. 2 buttons I've had, and that bit of horse tack. Been awful. The wind is moving me around. Oh, it's got to get better than this. Right guys, first decent signal I've had on the simplex. Yeah, jumping high, really high. What numbers we got here? 79, 80. Only thing is, it's right on the edge of the hedge here, so that's where you tend to get your shotguns. But anyway, let's have a look. I'm sorry about me sniffling. Can't be a button at that level. It's probably modern metals, isn't it? Hang on. I'm being blind again. Is that a coin? Oh ho ho ho! Yes! No, these coins are bloody great silver! Oh yes! I was getting so despondent. Right, let's clean this bad boy up. Oh, that's huge! Good day to you, sir. Georgie 5th. Look at the detail on that. That is immaculate, and you're not going to believe the reverse. I've never found one of these, by the way. I thought it was a crown, the size, but 1 florin. And look at that. There's not a scuff on it. It's not worn. If that was made in 1922, that was dropped in 1922. My word. But that means it's not full silver, isn't it? I mean, flipping hell. It feels like it and looks like it. Oh, excellent. At least I know I can leave today not feeling completely and utterly skunked. And it was thanks to the Simplex. Come on! Right, so I've come back to where the flint might be in the stubble. There's no maths to this, I'm just going to have to walk along and get lucky, I think. But in the meantime, I've got a signal. What have we got? Look at that, screaming away. Right, let's find out what we got, let's dig it. Oh, no wonder it was screaming. It's a tin can. Lovely old job. I think we've got a round in the ground situation. Haven't had a coin of nothingness yet today, so there we go. Quite thin actually, very thin. Could be a jeton, so it might be worth a little clean up. See if we can get some detail off that. Alas, it is a thin coin of absolutely nothingness. Nothing on that side, nothing on t'other. Wafer thin. So maybe it was a jeton, but it seems a bit too thin. It's certainly not milled. Unless it's milled and then worn to within an inch of its life. Anyway, the day feels more complete now that I've got a scrubbed coin. Well, Simplex is doing the job today, and now that the sun's heading down, I'm pulling a few bits out, and there's a big old spoon. Lovely old job. Time to play a little game. What are we going to go for? Coin or button? Coin or button? You've got 5 seconds to make your mind up. Okay, have you chosen? Let's see if you're right. Oh, bring it up into the sun. Looks nice and smooth. But, oh no, look, a shank. Ugh, were you right or were you wrong? That looks every bit a halfpenny, doesn't it, until you turn it over. Never mind. Right, mud monsters, that's me done for today. It's right cold and the wind is horrendous, but it's now what, nearly 4:30, and it's still quite light, as you can see. So the evenings are drawing out, even more detecting time. But oh crumbs, I'm just cold through, so I have to call it a day. I know that wasn't the best hunt in the world as regards finds, but we know the game, we play it, don't we? You don't go out necessarily to find, it's all about the hunt and the hope of something. But right when I least expected it, big old silver. I really can't complain. I do always seem to get something, don't I? It's very rare where I've actually gone out and just come home absolutely skunked. Bernie was giving me a little bit of jip, thinking she was the bee's knees because she was at home and in the warm and I was getting nothing, but now she's seen that florin. She's like, oh, I wanted one of them. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all the new subscribers over the last few weeks. You've been coming in your droves, and that's really, really appreciated. I do hope you love the channel and love what we do. We really enjoy making the videos.